What's up everybody, Taryn Woods, and I'm back with another quick look video right here on Digital Chef ENT. And for this video I'm playing the indie game Tales of the Neon Sea. It's not even out yet. This is actually the demo that is free to download on Steam, so you can, after this video, go ahead and play it yourself. It's actually a lot of fun. This video is actually going to be the entire demo. For the most part, I edited some of my going through some of the puzzles, so it's a little bit longer than a lot of my other videos, but it's still, it'll give you a good idea of what the game is about. I'm just going to talk about what I like so far in the demo, and some of the things that maybe they might improve, like some of the puzzling and things like that, but it's not a lot. It's actually a very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's small bites. It's basically an appetizer of the demo, of the actual game, excuse me. So you get 3 parts. You get kind of a part in the character's workshop. You play as a character called Mr. Mist. So the first part is in his workshop. The second part is a crime scene in the alley. And in the third part, you actually play as William the cat, which really tripped me out because I wasn't expecting that. So the game has a mystery vibe to it because you do solve a mystery in the second part. There's also puzzles, as you'll see in the first part. As I'm talking, the demo's going on behind me, so you can kind of follow along with the demo. I'm not going to talk this entire video because it's 30 minutes, but I'm just going to give just some pointers and some things that I like here and there. I love the aesthetic. I love the colors. I'm a big fan of games with a lot of colors. Like I love Overwatch. I love Borderlands. These games, they kind of give, we don't get the realistic like gray, orange, brown color scheme. You get pinks and yellows and purples. So I'm really big fan of the aesthetics of the game. I like the 8-bit type, digitized look of the world. It's a side scroll, so you can go from left to right. It has kind of a point and click feel because you do get items, and then you'll take an item to another space, and then that'll like complete the environmental puzzle, if you will. There are some traditional puzzles, as you'll see in part 1, where you try to it's very classic, like BioShock, where you just have to connect an end to another end. So basically, like the start of a surge to the end of it to complete the circuit. So things like that. Then the second part is the crime scene. We have to find clues. You have to put the clues together, and then at the end of the crime scene, you have to do a stopwatch piece where you, like all of the clues or the crime scene creates a gear. Then you take those 4 gears and you put them into the pocket watch. They didn't explain what the pocket watch does. Like I don't know if Mr. Mist controls time or if one of his augments is time related, because it's in a cyberpunk universe. So because at the beginning of the demo, his robot scans him and all his attachments are malfunctioning. So I'm not sure if that'll come into the play later on. Like if he can control time, or it's something about time, but he has a pocket watch that after you put all the clues in and you align the gears up right, you press play and it actually shows what happened at the murder scene, which is really cool. I like the William section a lot. 1, I wasn't expecting it, and 2, you play as a cat, and so like when you talk to William as Mr. Mist, William just meows and gives you like a meow and a meow, like a longer meow. When you play with William in his little section, he speaks English. So this is kind of a fun little I'm not sure how much you played with William, but it's like a fun little part to the story. I like that you kind of get an idea of the environment and the characters and just how to interact with each other. So I'm not sure if William is his pet. I don't think William is his pet, but I think William is just like a stray cat everybody knows. But then in William's story, he's trying to get into like this cat gang, or the cat mafia, and they're like beefing with like another cat family. It's insane. It's nuts. But I love the soundtrack. It's really good. It's really upbeat. It gets kind of this darker tone a little bit later. We go into the attic of his workshop, then where you do like the crime scenes a little bit melancholy, just to kind of fit the mood of, it's a dead body, someone that you knew that's dead. You're trying to figure out what happened. I just really like the aesthetic, like how it looks. The game comes out in 2019, but I was actually talking to the developers on Twitter. It's not out. They haven't released a release date yet. But there's gonna be a trailer that has a release date, so when that comes out, like, I will know when the game comes out. But I definitely enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting, because I'm not a big puzzle person personally. Like, I like some puzzles here and there, but I'm not like, oh man, this game has puzzles, I'm down. I'm like, here and there. And the puzzles actually weren't that hard, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the aesthetic. I like kind of, if it has more of a crime scene We have puzzles with the crime scene. I'm not sure how the world, like if it's gonna be slightly open world, because it is side scrolling from left to right, right to left. There are the point and click elements I talked about before, but this is just a brief demo. Like even in the demo, of course, it says this isn't a representation of the full retail game, so we don't know how it's gonna look for real, but it's a nice, I think I had total play time was like 47 minutes, so it's probably about a 40-minute demo, more than likely. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely want to play more of it. If you guys like this video, of course give the video a thumbs up, and maybe I'll do a full playthrough of the game when it comes out, because I'm trying to support more indie, more indie games, and like when other indie games come out, I'll definitely check those out as well. So this is my brief quick look at, or actually this is just me talking about my playthrough of Tales of the Neon Sea. I'm gonna stop talking shortly. I'm gonna just let the demo roll out so you guys can watch the gameplay and see if you like the game or not. So thank you for checking out this video. Of course, like, share, subscribe, comment. When the game comes out, I'll probably do a couple of videos just so you guys can see it. If you guys are into this type of games, let me know. Of course, you can find me on all my social media links right there in the description. Of course, you can check out the website www.SlicingDicingGaming.com for all things Digital Chef. And always, slicing, dicing, gaming, not just a motto, it's a lifestyle. Thank you all for checking out this video. I'll see you in the next one. Later.